$25 right out of my pocket. All right. I own these as well. My buddy Wayne, who says I own everything and mocks me, although Wayne is my buddy. I do own these. Actually, I'll tell you a story. So I have a real fireplace in my house, and I've never had a place to store wood, all right? Because if I leave it outside, it gets wet. If I bring it inside, I don't want insects. I finally was like, I'll get the DuraSack. These are heavy-duty bags, all right? Whether you use them for lawn clippings, mulch, storing blankets and pillows, firewood like I use mine for. I bought another set in red, and I gave them to Danny because his girlfriend Lily said, Guy, Danny needs a hamper. He throws his crap all in the corner. That's his girlfriend, by the way, Lily. She goes, and it makes the room look terrible. I hate it. So I bought him for Danny. Danny uses one of these as a hamper at his college apartment. Toys, debris. It's almost, I would say, virtually impossible to tear these. Why? They're a woven vinyl fabric, and I'll show you that in a minute. Actually, if you come in really close, come into the green one. Really close right here. That's perfect, Mikey, thank you. Double stitching all the way around, fold over seams. See the vinyl and the weave inside? I mean, it would be hard to take a knife and poke it through there, so don't worry about sticks or trees or branches. The offer today is you get 2 of these. You get one in the jumbo, which I own. I bought 2 of the jumbo my first time, and then I bought a jumbo and a tote the second time. Our offer today is a jumbo and a tote. So you get one that's really big. All right, I'll step over front. And you get one that's just big. All right, this is the tote. It's huge. Okay, the jumbo is a little bit taller and a little bit wider. All right, you have 6 separate handles on this by which to be able to move it around. All right, whether you fill it with firewood or rocks or whatever, these bags will hold up to 500 pounds in the tote and 1,000 pounds in the other bag. I've never seen anything like it. I'll take a picture of my house. We're doing a garden show from my house next week, and I'll have this out on the deck. I'll actually have one of these out on the deck filled with firewood, and I'll show it to you. But the 2-pack is only $22.99. I do have the double pack of the jumbos if you want 2 big ones. But I like this combination because normally you don't need 2 jumbos. You need a small one, and you need a big one. Lorna Co. is back. Lorna, love these. These are easy top 10, all right? I mean, these are, and I bought mine last year. I'm gonna have them for years. There's no way to tear them. They're virtually tear-proof. They're amazing.
Oh my goodness, guys, so these are back. Only at HSN, the value today is phenomenal. So first of all, DuraSack, they are the ultimate do-everything bags. Indoor, outdoor, haulage, storage, the capacity of these, 1,000 pounds in the big, and I just showed you up close, so I wanted to show you the capacity of the big one. 48 gallons, the double stitching, the 6 handles you've mentioned, even 2 on the bottom here, the leverage is incredible. But customer demand, basically 2 years ago, we launched the XL, the jumbos, in a 2-pack in green. People fell in love with them, and there's 73 5-star reviews with the 2-pack. They said, can you do different colors? So House did, the company behind them, said, okay, we'll do colors. Then customer said, can you do a tote? So that is what we've got today. And I want to start by showing you how much these hold and basically how indestructible these are. So if we start in our yard, and welcome, by the way, to my yard in London here, I have got bags of straw. I've got 5 jumbo bags of straw. These bags, they stand up by themselves, you may notice, because of the wire frame. So I'm not having to bend over. The bag is holding itself open for me. This is 5 bags of straw. But if you've got storm cleanup, if you've got, after the snow and the ice and things, fallen leaves, branches, you can chuck it all in, and then you can drag these because they're tear-proof, rip-proof, moisture-proof. But don't just think outdoors, think storage indoors as well. And these tote bags, which are half the size, they'll hold up to 500 pounds each. If you keep one in the trunk of your car, if you're going to get firewood, if you've got muddy, wet Wellington boots or ski jackets and ski gear, you can put these in the trunk of your car. But also, this is really heavy. If you want to store your firewood by the fire, the red ones are particularly lovely for indoor use. But they fold flat, Guy. Look at this, £2, £1 when you're not using them.
All right, so we are busy. I knew it. Early in the season, well, first of all, these are not just for the garden. I'm using mine, and I'm not even using them in the garden. When I do my lawn clippings, I do it in there. And another thing I love about it, which I don't know if Lorna said, I've been running around, they stand up on their own. They actually have a framework inside, so if you're filling them, or if you're laying them on their side to fill them, they will hold their shape, unlike a regular lawn bag. You know, lawn bags, you gotta hold them up, you gotta hold them down when you're trying to rake into them. You don't have to do that with these. If you want to use these as a bag to protect your groceries, you don't want to, you don't feel comfortable about putting stuff inside of a cart, you could do that as well. Put one in the trunk of your car so your stuff doesn't roll all over the place. There you go. Look at that. You could fold them into any shape. Remember, we have colors available. I've got red, and you get two. This is the small one, all right? And you know what's amazing? I'm using the small one now for the firewood in the house. You know, the stuff that I burn in the house. So you get a small and a large. That's red. Green is next to it. Behind them, I've got the blue, which I also have a set of. It's funny, I have a set of red, I have a set of blue, I have a set of green. I'm using the blue right now out for my firewood. I gave the red for Danny for his college dorm for his laundry, and I'm using the green out in the shed. But I love them. And I'm telling you, you will probably have these, I don't know how long they say they last, but I've had mine for 2 years. They're lasting forever. I mean, it's unbelievable. Even if you have to drag them, they're so durable, they're not gonna tear apart. Close to 300 people have already picked it up. It's basically 20 bucks. Get it home. In fact, brand new HSN credit card saved 10 bucks today. $12.99. Get it home, you will love them. Very busy. Lorna, everybody loves these bags because everybody needs them.
They do, and today, special low price and only at HSN in this new kit with the XL and the Tote. And you mentioned regular yard bags. They don't stand up by themselves like the DuraSack. They blow away, and worst of all, you put something sharp in there, they rip and they tear, and they're not good for the environment. With the DuraSacks, these are gonna last for years and years. And again, just to show you the capacity, 48 gallons up to 1,000 pounds in the XL, the new Totes up to 500 pounds and half the capacity. Now, I just want to show you the Tote alone. I've just shown you the big one for outside. I've got a dog bed here, but don't just think pet things. Think trips to the beach. Think the lake. I know skiing, if you're going skiing, all your ski wear in the back of the car. Things like wet boots. These are moisture resistant, tear resistant, rip resistant. But for me, the new Totes are the best for shopping. So I've got all these bottles of water here. Why? To show you, I'm a single parent, basically, and I've got a dog and a son. And when I go shopping, I hate having to go to the car multiple times to bring everything in. These are one and done. I'm going to take all my shopping in one go. I'm not going to have to keep going back to the car. But I want to show you the big ones, because inside the home, sports equipment in the garage, you've got your snow equipment, your golf clubs, all things like that. But bedding, these come into their own. You mentioned your son Danny in his college dorm. You can move a whole bed in here. Why? Because they're so huge. I've got comforters, I've got blankets, I've got pillows. I've got more pillows, just to show you. Once you've got one set, and today at this price, and knowing you can only get this set at HSN, this is why we've got on the 2-pack of Jumbo, 73 5-star reviews.
Yeah.
I'm still going. I've got sports equipment, dog equipment. And Guy, when we go camping, you know, you go to the camping store, they're like, hey, this sleeping bag is so compact and easy to carry. But then you go camping, what happens? You're like this with the sleeping bag afterwards. You can never get them back into those things. I don't know how they do it. All your camping gear.
Lorna,
I mean, I have literally put half my house in here.
I get the biggest kick. I get such a kick out of watching you. She's so great. She's like a dynamo. She just keeps going. We are extremely busy. If you can only buy one thing, maybe you don't have a lot of money left from the holidays, but get these home, will you? I know you're going to love them. They are so multi-purpose. You can use them for a variety of things. You're going to have them forever. And whether it's storing stuff in your garage, whether it's storing stuff in your attic or your basement, right? Maybe it's for your lawn stuff, right? I mean, right now it's early, you're not cutting the grass, but you'll be so happy when you have these. Maybe you got kids that have every kind of sporting bit of equipment, ball, gloves, hats, whatever they got, helmets, and you need to store that. When summer comes and you use it for lawn debris, mulch, I use mine for firewood. And you know, if you could put firewood, and I fill that thing up, there's probably, Lorna, there's probably probably 300 to 400 pounds of firewood is what you could get in one of these, depending on how how big the wood is. And I love it. So get it home, $22.99. It is a customer pick on hsn.com. Everybody gets two. You get a jumbo and you get a tote. You're going to love it. 778-705. Lorna Co., you're amazing.
And I honestly think once you've got one set, you're going to want more. I've just got my Christmas and Halloween stuff here because for storage, these are superlative. There's a reason why there's so many 5-star reviews. They're so strong, so tough, and they fold up to nothing.
You're the best. Thank you, Lorna.
Thanks, guys.
All right, hon. Hey, by the way, real quick, hi to Kathy, hi to Hazel Lee. Martina's back with us. Deanne, Judy, Anita, another Jan, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Wayne, my boy Wayne is with us. Mary.